what type of objections do you guys encounter from your family or friends when you share your faith with them? Or have you guys got to that point where you've, what kind of objections you guys just see in general?
I think for me, like my family and friends are mainly Christian, so I don't really think I have many objections through them. I think maybe through non-Christians, it's just maybe sort of a disbelief kind of thing that, you can have this relationship with somebody that it's based on faith alone, like you can't see him every day like you can your other friends and family. So
right.
I think it's just, just trust.
Cool, man. Amy?
Pretty much what I've seen through my experience is just that sometimes us Christians are seen as almost that we think we're better than each other. Like I went to a Christian high school and it was pretty much casted out as the most stuck-up high school in my town. So that's kind of the objections I see, and just like people that aren't Christians just think it's kind of unbelievable, and it's a way of just to have security, I guess, in life.
And do you guys believe everything you read in the Bible? Is everything in the Bible true?
I believe so. Some stories are incredible, and you're like, how could that happen today? And God has a great way of showing His love and showing, that He exists and that He's there. And I think, it's hard to believe that some of those things would happen today, but I believe that everything in the Bible is true. It's His words.
Excellent. Amy?
I think the Bible can seem contradictory, even the New Testament and the Old, but we have to understand that our human mind is never gonna really comprehend the Bible in its full form, but we can try our best to read it and to understand it. But I think it is all truth. It is all God's Word. We just don't always comprehend it in the right way.
And do you believe that science has disproved certain things in the Bible?
I think a funny thing about science is that I think it does work with religion sometimes. I was watching one Christian speaker talking about some cell in the body that holds your skin together and stuff, and it's in the form of a cross. I think that sometimes religion and science do work together. I think that maybe it's a stereotype that they work against each other, but I think that they can work together. They can be good. So.
Okay, Amy.
I think I believe the same thing. Like, a lot of the times we go to science to contradict our faith, but really they can work together if we really look into it. I know I had a lecture on how evolution and the Bible can actually intertwine if you look at it in different perspectives. So I think people hold to science as a safety because it's always the same thing, and it's there to be seen. But I think if you can intertwine the two.
Laminin is the cell that's in the form of a cross. So.
Excellent. And do you believe that the book of Genesis is real history?
I believe so. As a Christian, I guess, you believe that it is true. So I guess, it's the beginning of time for us, right? So.
Okay. Amy?
I think it is. It's hard to picture it, I guess, because it's hard to imagine that it happened where we are right now, but I think it did happen.
Do you think it actually even matters whether or not it's true history or not?
I don't know. It's a tough question.
Got to keep you on your toes, right?
Yeah. Well, it depends on what you believe, right? It really, I don't know. So.
Cool. Amy?
I think in the end it doesn't matter. There's a reason why it's in the Bible, and maybe it's a metaphor for something, or perhaps it didn't actually happen. In the end, I don't know. We're never going to truly know, but...
Okay, cool. And what about evolution? Do you guys believe in evolution?
No.
That's a quick answer. How about you, Amy?
I don't think I have studied it enough to really appreciate it or understand or really give an exact answer of yes or no.
Okay. Do you guys think that God could have used evolution?
Sure, He could have. God has a funny way of doing some things sometimes. So I think evolution could be, like I said before, science and religion work together sometimes, and it's possible, I suppose. But
okay, Amy.
I think it could definitely. I think the Bible could prove evolution, or it could prove against it. Like, even one day in the Bible doesn't mean 24 hours in our terms. That's kind of a human concept. So maybe one day was like 1,000 years, which could intertwine with evolution. So.
Okay. How do you guys believe that death entered the world?
I guess maybe through. I think God intended for everybody to eventually die, right? So I think maybe from the beginning of time, I think that He created Earth for a purpose, and that was to kind of spread His goodness around. And I think that, death has always been around, and it always will be, obviously. So I think it's just, His way of giving this life some purpose. So.
Okay. Amy?
I think we're all here for a purpose, and pretty much we're not meant to be here for eternity. And I think sin really did bring death into our world, but yeah, it's more, death isn't always a bad thing.
Okay.
So.
Cool. And how do you guys think dinosaurs actually fit into the Bible? Or do they fit into the Bible?
That's always something that I've actually wondered about, to be honest. I really don't have an answer for you, but, if somebody's got one, I'd love to hear it.
Amy?
I really have no idea. I really couldn't even answer that.
Well, we'll talk later about that one. And how old do you guys think that dinosaur fossils really are?
Yeah, same sort of thing. Yeah.
I'm stumping them. Sorry, man.
I don't know if they're as old as everybody thinks they are. I don't know.
Yeah. Cool. Amy, anything to add?
I think they're pretty old, but I couldn't, maybe thousands, perhaps. I don't know.
Excellent. Well, I appreciate it, guys.